And here we are. I'm in my Microsoft Teams. I'll click here for my class and next. I'll click here to create an assignment. Let's give it a name. Demo for video. The instructions are what I'm telling my students what they need to do. So I need to write something. I'll get 20 points. I'll skip the rubric, although I could have one if I so wish. And then there we have it. Standard Microsoft Teams assignment. The only difference is this here. I shall click yes, so documents for this assignment will be synced to Turnitin. By doing this, then everything that my students submit for this assignment will go to Turnitin for analysis. So, assign. So there it is. I have now created an assignment in Microsoft Teams as a teacher so that all student work will be submitted to Turnitin. Here I'm logged in as a student, so I click on my team. I can see the assignment that I posted just recently. And then I read the instructions and write my assignment. When I'm finished, I'll click Add Work. And I can choose from the standard array of file types that Teams supports. For this instance, I'll go for upload from this device, and I shall choose this test document here. When I've done this, I hit Done. And as a student, I am told that the essay will be checked with Turnitin. So there's no difference in workflow as a student when using Turnitin in Teams. I click Hand In, and I have now submitted my work to my teacher as one would do normally in Teams. I see here the Turnitin report is pending. If I hit refresh, I have refreshed my Chrome and I can see here the Turnitin report is pending. When I hit refresh, I can see the report is now ready. And those who with eagle eyes notice the clock on my computer has hardly changed. This was a very, very quick process. So I can click View the Turnitin report, which I'm not going to do right now because we'll look at it in the teacher view. So, to summarize, as a student, I have submitted a piece of work by uploading something from my computer. It has gone to my teacher, it has gone through Turnitin for analysis, and I can then view the Turnitin report by clicking on this link. I am now back in my teacher account in Teams, so I'll click on my demo for video. I see that one of my students has handed it in. I can see in Teams the document that my student has submitted. If I want to give feedback, I can do it directly in the document as you would with a standard Microsoft Teams assignment. The difference between this and a standard Microsoft Teams assignment is that you can see the Turnitin report to the right of the screen as a summary showing 56% similarity, and by clicking on this link, you can then view the actual report. Here I can see the Turnitin report of the document that my student has submitted. By looking through this, you can see that the document is in the exact same format as it was submitted. And I can see the sources that Turnitin has found to the right of the screen here. By looking through the document and by looking at the sources, I can then judge whether this document is acceptable or not. For a slightly more detailed view, I can click on the All Sources, and this will show me every source that has been found in the document. As quite simply, the 3 sources that were found initially exist in several different places on the internet and in Turnitin's student repository. So, closing this, back to the assignment, and closing this, and there. And that was Turnitin in Microsoft Teams.